Alright guys, so for this trick, we're going to be using one card, the 4 of hearts. I'm going to tell you right now that I'm very lucky with the 4 of hearts, and I'm also going to tell you that there is a second 4 of hearts within this green deck, but I'm not going to tell you where it is. I just want you to use your intuition. I'm going to very quickly spread out the cards right now, so that you can get a subconscious image of the deck, okay? So now that you have your subconscious image, you have an idea of where the 4 of hearts might be. Well, if you say you don't worry, because intuition is very real, and I'm going to prove it to you right now, okay? All you're going to do is I'm going to take the 4 of hearts very quickly, place it face down on the deck, and if I had a spectator here, they would do this all themselves. Cut as many cards as they want, and complete the cut, just like this, okay? And once they have done that, I'll pick up the deck, flip it over, and give it a little magic twist. And just like that, one card has turned face up. The 4 of hearts. Now, does this mean anything? Yes. This is now an indicator card, meaning we must count 4 more cards to reach the 4 of hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th card. Would you be impressed if this card was the 4 of hearts? Now, not only did the 4 of hearts find the 4 of hearts, it also found 3 other cards. 1, 2, 3 aces. It's too bad because this is a 4 of hearts, but wouldn't we just need one more ace to complete all 4 aces? Just like this. We now have this 4 of hearts over here, and this ace of spades. Everything's completely clean and you can examine all of these cards. That's the trick, and now for the tutorial. Alright guys, so the inspiration for this trick came from Miss Mag822's second channel, The Card Trick Teacher. He has a video called Invisible Reverse, like Performance and Tutorial, something like that. And it's a really cool card trick where there's like an indicator card that magically turns face up. It was a 5 in his video, so then he deals down 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th card is their card, and it turns out that the other 4 cards were the 4 aces. And I really liked that idea, so I wanted to come up with an original trick that sort of resembled that idea, but I came up with my own little a million card tricks twist on it. So this is just a really cool original variation / trick that I came up with. And I think you guys are going to like it a lot. It's pretty easy to do, so this is the tutorial for the trick. Alright, so all you're going to need is a 4 of hearts, a regular 4 of hearts, a regular ace of spades. And then, these are the other cards you're going to need. You're going to need 3 normal aces, ace of diamonds, ace of clubs, ace of hearts, and a random card, which I'll get back to in a second. This is your main little gimmick right here, is an ace of spades with the 4 of hearts on the back, alright? You can tape 2 cards together, glue 2 cards together, but these don't have to be from the same deck, obviously, because you're not showing the backs. But they should look similar to the cards you're using. So if you're using bicycle cards, you should use another bicycle card to tape back to back so you can make a double face card. Now you know what the cards you need, so this is the setup for the trick. From the top of the deck, you're going to take your regular ace of spades and just place that on the top, and then your regular 4 of hearts on the top, and that's your setup from the top. For the bottom, you're going to take your double back ace of spades with your 4 of hearts, place that with the ace of spades facing up, and then basically just this setup, and then you can do the other 3 aces in any order you want. I just like the alternating red, black, and then you just take a random card. This can be any card from the entire deck. I just chose the 3 of clubs, and that goes right there on the bottom of the deck. And now you're ready to start off the trick. So how you start off the trick, you're just going to take the top card and set it onto the table. And you say, okay, so the 4 of clubs is a very lucky card for me, and I'm going to tell you right now that there is another 4 of hearts in this deck, but I'm not going to tell you where it is because you are actually going to be able to find it. And now what you're going to say is you're going to give the spectator a subconscious image of the deck. So basically all you can do is spread out the cards like this, and then just quickly square up the cards. Like literally just do that in like 1 second. So to go, alright, here's your subconscious image. Alright, there, you're good. And if you can't spread on the table, you can just spread in your hand like this. Okay, so pretty much just spread out the cards just like this, all right? And basically all this is doing is just giving them like a subconscious image of the deck. And now you're going to be losing this bottom card into the middle of the deck. The only reason why this bottom card is here is so that you don't flash this ace. I mean, you don't have to have a random card, but I think it's better to have it so that they haven't seen any aces yet, and the aces become more of a surprise in the end. Okay, so now to lose the 3 of clubs in the middle of the deck, you're going to do a pinky pull down on the bottom card, which is the 3 of clubs, of course. And you're going to readjust to get a thumb break, just like this. Now I'm going to swing cut over about half the cards with my pointer finger, just break off about half, swing cut them over into my other hand. And I'm just going to be dropping off this 3 of clubs right there on top. Just drop it, just like this. And then catch another thumb break, just like this. So now you've dropped the 3 of clubs right here. You're going to catch a thumb break, and you're going to do a double undercut with these cards right under. So you're going to take about half of these cards, move them to the top, and then the rest of these cards, move them to the top. And then you're simply going to lift up about half the cards and slip cut the top card, which is the 3 of clubs, into the middle of the deck, just like that. So now you just lost that card, and now you have your ace of spades on top, and the 4 aces, and the one with the 4 of hearts on the bottom, just like this. So now what you're going to do is you're going to tell them to cut the deck. So you're going to take the 4 of hearts, place it face down, and set the deck on the table. They can cut as many cards as they want, preferably half, because it's, I don't know, it's better that way. And then they take the rest of the cards and complete the cut. And they do this all themselves. You have no control over this part. And now, what I like to do is a little TJ Murphy deck flip. I don't really know the name for it. But it looks something like this. So all I do, I just flip over the deck, and then what I do is I curl my index finger under. And what I'm doing is I'm pretty much letting it like go, and I'm going to let go with these fingers. So it's going to spin up this way. I'm going to catch it again, okay? It takes a little bit of practice, but you really don't have to do this at all. You can just like flip over the deck twice, snap your fingers, and then now all you have to do is spread out the cards and show this face-up 4 of hearts. And this card is your double back ace of spades with the 4 of hearts. You're going to set all these cards down to the right of the 4 of hearts. You're going to set all those cards down. Take this 4 of hearts, set it down to the table, and make sure not to flip it over, okay? So set it down. Now you're going to explain, does this mean anything? Yes, this is an indicator card, meaning we have to count 4 more cards. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3. Deal these 3 cards into the table and set this next card down, okay? Take this half and put it on top of the rest of the deck. Now, what you're going to be doing is asking the spectator to flip over this card, which will obviously be the 4 of hearts. While they're flipping over the 4 of hearts, all their attention is going to be here. They're going to have no idea what you're doing on the deck, which all you're going to be doing is just flipping over the top card. But you're going to keep your wrist face down so they don't see the top card. And you're just going to secretly just flip over the card just like this. And they're not going to notice it at all because all they're doing is this, okay? So just like that. Now I'm going to secretly get a pinky break. So I do the push-off pinky break where I push off the ace of spades, use my middle finger here to kind of push it back up as I'm like retracting it with my thumb. So I can get my pinky in there and just readjust to get a pinky break just like this. All right, it looks something like that. And you can do this while your wrist is face down just like this, so just like that. Now what you're going to be doing is saying, okay, so we found the 4 of hearts, and you're going to flip the 4 of hearts back over. Now you're going to say, the 4 of hearts also found these 3 cards. Flip over each ace one by one. And now you're going to be doing the Mexican turnover move, which looks something like this, okay? And this is your regular 4 of hearts. You just switch the cards. What you're going to be doing is you're going to put your index finger here, or your fingers here on the card. You're going to bring this under the corner, just like this. You're going to square up this card with this card, just like this. Your thumb here is going to go on top of the back of this card, and it's going to actually slide it along the card like this. So it's going to slide it over to the right as you flip over your hand. You're going to be doing that as you flip over your hand, okay? So you're going to do this, flip over your hand as you slide the card, and set down this ace of spades. And then set down this 4 of hearts. And that's called the Mexican turnover. Quickly take this 4 of hearts, show the back, and put it on the top, face down like this. And then you're going to be squaring it up with your index finger here as you flip over your hand. Now you're going to be taking this ace of spades and lining it up with the 4 of hearts. You're just going to put it on the deck face up and make sure not to flip it over. So just put it on the deck and square it up. Now you have a pinky break right under the regular ace of spades. Okay? So what you're going to be doing is picking up 3 cards. These 3 cards right here. Pick up all of them and just peel off this ace of spades, and this is a double with the other ace of spades, and set it right here on top. And now what you're going to be doing is squaring up the 4 of hearts. With this ace of spades, you're just going to square it up. Boom. Take the 4 of hearts instantly. Show. It's normal. And then you're going to peel off this card, but make sure to do it while the deck is face down. So you're going to do a risk kill as you take off this card. And now you can set down the deck. They won't really care about the deck. All they're going to be caring about are these cards right here, which you impossibly now have an ace of spades, 3 aces. And that is my variation on the invisible reverse card trick. I really hope you guys liked it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section. So, hopefully you guys like this video, and see you guys for my next trick. Bye.